What's up, guys? Lockwood here, coming at you with tip number 4. Thank you for checking out the video. So what I wanted to talk about today was positivity. A big thing in my life is positivity, and it's changed my life, just like gratitude, just like any of those other daily simple habits that I've built up. Positivity has definitely changed my life for the better. When I was younger, guys, I was never this positive. I was never, the uplifting kid. I was always the kid that was, bringing people down and really not giving them a chance to express themselves. And, over time, I realized that was just taking me further and further down in a hole, basically. And I realized that I needed to change my ways. So, actually, something really detriment happened in 2009. My mother passed away. So, when I was going into 9th grade, my life changed, and I was just this kid that, everyone kind of looked at differently because of what happened to me, you know what I mean? And, things changed dramatically to the point where I didn't even know who I was anymore, and I was just kind of like strolling through life, not knowing a damn thing. And I looked back and I realized, like, no one was there for me when I thought everyone would be there for me. And the reason being is because I didn't give them a chance when I could have, and I kind of ruined relationships like that. And that's one thing I want to pass on to you guys. Appreciate people, appreciate everyone for who they are, and don't like belittle them just because they're different, you know what I mean? Don't learn the hard way like I did, okay? Now I wanted to touch on, like, if you resist anything, in life, it's going to persist, and, it's going to be there. So if you resist being positive, negativity is going to be there. And I don't want that for you guys. I really don't. Just go with the flow in life. There's always a certain point in time where you want to, kind of, you're not really having a negative outlook, but you're kind of standing up for what you believe in, you know what I mean? So there's always a certain point in time where you can do that. That's something that, is definitely understandable. So I wanted to touch on that. And also, you're the sum of the 5 people that you are surrounded with, that you hang out with. So essentially, you create your circumstances with the people you hang out with. You create your mindset, and it's molded to the people that you hang out with. And it's hard to say that, you are where you are today because of all the actions that you took, but in that case, it's actually true. When I started seeing results in my life, it was when I cut out everyone that was not, building me up. It was everyone that was not contributing to what I was going for. So I cut basically everyone out. And for a while, for like around 7 or 8 months, I literally worked on myself constantly. I beat myself up in the gym, lost a bunch of weight, and I worked on my mindset. And a lot of people, it shows right through. You would be surprised at the effect it has on others as well. Just your change in general, you'd be surprised in the effect it has on other people. And that's the greatest feeling that I've ever had. You know what I mean? I feel like, that's the feeling that, people know they want, but they also overlook it because there's other shit that other people want, not just a lot of people don't really want to help people, even though that's like the main key to happiness is giving and helping people. A lot of people don't want to. They're too focused on the money or whatever the case may be. They're too focused on something else other than, what is truly going to make them happy, genuinely happy. So, I wanted to touch on that as well. Excuse me. Also, your negative thoughts, believe it or not, they turn into negative actions without you even knowing it. I think in my previous videos I talked about the subconscious mind, and when you are talking negatively, that just brings about more negative experiences, and it's a mix for disaster. You don't want to mix your negative thoughts with whatever you're doing in life, because you're going to get negative results, and negative results are never the best thing, right? So yeah, that's that's a key thing. You know, you always want to be positive with whatever you're going into. When I go into my business, I go in with a positive mindset, and that is what's getting me the results. And when I go into like really anything in life, if I go into you know, a relationship, that's something that I want to go into positively, because you know that's something that you want to. Wow, that's bright. But wow, my face is so light. But that's something that you want to last a while, right? So you want to go into it with a positive mindset that it's going to last, you know, a while, you know, or for a lifetime. I mean, you really want to go into something thinking that it's going to last, and that it's going to go really well, because in return it actually does, believe it or not. It just void out any negativity, and everything will go positive for real. And if it doesn't, which, you know, 90% of the time it does, your success is determined on how you handle those situations. What determines your success is whether or not you can handle tough situations, and realizing that you're not your circumstances, and you simply create them, and being able to pick up on that and really take that circumstance and put it into action with something that's going to void that out and make it better. That's when you'll see success, is when, you know, there's no other option than to fix that problem. You know what I mean? You're a problem solver. Like, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you know, you have to know how to solve problems. That's like really what an entrepreneur is. It's a problem solver. So, I mean, if you're following the business, that's one thing that you have to, that's one key attribute that you have to have in order to do the things that an entrepreneur does. And, yeah, I think that's about it for today, guys. Definitely look forward to doing the next one tomorrow. I cut this one a little short today, but there wasn't really much to talk about on this topic other than just, I mean, a lot of people know to be positive, right? But there's a lot of things that, you know, people overlook. And it's just, and I wanted to share a little bit of my experience with, you know, school and what happened in 2009. And, you know, do not belittle someone because they're different. Don't do it. Because it may not seem like a big deal in the moment, but guys, it'll catch up to you and it'll bite you in the ass. Okay? So I'll leave you with that, guys. Thank you for checking out this video. Daily video tip number 5 coming out tomorrow. I look forward to speaking with you guys, and take care. See ya.